Well, Omari, the Christmas period, one of the busiest ones for a footballer. Do you look forward to this rut of games coming in quick succession?
Yeah, I do, to be honest. Everyone likes playing games, so it's just game after game, and it's just playing and getting wins.
And the derby games as well. There'll be AFC Telford here in front of fans, which is a massive thing, which we'll get onto. But the two games over Hereford starting on Boxing Day, those must be ones that players look forward to.
Yeah, because everyone's in a good and upbeat mood. You've had Christmas, you're with your families, and then everyone's happy. You go to the game, and what you want to do is top it off with a win on Boxing Day.
Do you generally, as a player, especially now, thankfully with fans back in stadiums, like you say, do you feed off that positive energy in the stands over Christmas?
Yeah, because when, say, you're on top of the game and the fans are there pushing you on, it gives you that little extra percent. And even when, say, your back's against the walls, your fans can still give you that little extra bit of help that you need. And fans do help, to be fair, and can't wait to get them back.
A different kind of test, first of all, away from home on Boxing Day. It'd just be home fans in attendance, so it's another little challenge for the lads to try and negotiate.
Yeah, well, if it's just home fans or it's just away fans, even just seeing people there will give the players a boost. Just seeing people in the crowd, it's another game in front of people that you can actually just showcase yourself. And just it's entertainment business, ain't it? So really, you want to entertain the fans, whether your fans or the opposition's.
And it's like the atmospheric thing as well, just in the sense that compared to the last couple of months playing almost in silence, really, other than the noise on the pitch, it's a big difference, isn't it, that you've got that generated now?
Yeah. It's a lot different without the fans, but with the fans it'll be another test again, because it's harder to get away from the opposition if they can hear you every little footstep. You can hear a pin drop in the ground when there's no fans. So it'll be a good game.
The lads have started well away from home, but have worked really hard in every game, kind of in the league in particular. It's a good run of form that the lads, I hope, to take to Hereford.
Yeah, it's a good run of form. We're second in the table and we only lost a few games. And the games that we lost, we wasn't blown out the waters either. We was in every single game. So it feels like we're going into every single game that we could win it. And that's what we'll go over Christmas and try and win the games. We don't go into games thinking of anything else.
And in Hereford, coming up against a team in good form as well, as in maybe struggled for results in the early part of the season, but really picking up and coming up against a team in form can only help the lads, can't it, really, from that kind of spectre of putting on a good game.
Yeah, and in regards to them, they're coming in with good form and they'll want to win the game as well. So they're not going to come here or play against us and sit back. They want to win, they're in good form, they'll try and win, same as us, and it'll be a good game for everyone to watch.
And once we do get past Boxing Day, of course, everyone will look forward to a crowd here against AFC Telford before Hereford then come back. So many games, I know.
Yeah.
But you look forward to when that comes, especially playing for the fans?
Yeah, I haven't played in front of these fans yet, so I want to play in front of the fans and get them the first win coming back. And I know they've been watching over the streams and stuff, but it'd be nice to finally actually give them something to cheer for in person.
And how would you feel like your own season started? Because your form generally speaks for itself, but are you happy in yourself?
Yeah, I'm happy with myself. I can always do better. I think it's something like 4 goals and 6 assists in, 12 games that we played or something like that. So the numbers are okay. I can always do better and always want to strive to do more. But it's just getting out there and doing it again. But the last couple of games haven't really got the numbers, but the teams have been getting wins, so that's all that matters really.
It's a great point you make in the sense that perhaps from an attacking point of view, the lads haven't been as at it as they have been before. But like you say, the fact that the team can find ways to win is important.
Yeah, it's always a team before the individual anyway. So as long as we win, I'm happy. Then obviously I can always then get even more happy if I score or get an assist, and it's just stuff like that. But as long as the team win, that's all that I care about.
And we talked about, kind of your happiness as a footballer. You talked a couple of months ago about how you wanted to come here because you had a manager that showed belief in you and you wanted to kind of repay that faith. It's very clear that's still the same throughout the dressing room, isn't it, really?
Yeah,
with the spirit of the lads.
Yeah, everyone's here with one job, to win games and do well. And everyone likes the manager, and I'm guessing he likes us all as well, hopefully. And it's just going out there and winning games for him, and win games for yourself, and continue to do it for the rest of the season.
And I guess a good Christmas period is a great platform to move on into the second part of the season, really, because the games come so quick, and they will throughout January as well. But we tend to kind of put that halfway point in at Christmas of the season, even though it's not quite the same this year because the season runs for longer. But you kind of reflect, don't you, over Christmas as to how well you've done.
Yeah, everyone always gives you 10 games and you assess. Then you look, oh, at Christmas you assess. But this season, it kind of all just gets thrown into one. It's like, okay, well, we played how many games now? 12, 13?
In that area, I think.
And we're at Christmas already, so it's a good gauge though, still, because nearly the halfway point, and you're second on the table, and we've still got another gear to kick on.
Does that sum up kind of the season in general, really, in the sense that so much has been going on in the country? The lads have had so many strange challenges, like some fans, no fans. You kind of just had to ride with it this year, haven't you?
Yeah, this season it's literally just take it as it comes. You could prepare for a game and then you get a call the day before saying the game's off because the opponent's got COVID or whatever it is, and you just have to take it, and then you've got to get back on the training field and then prepare for the next game. And it's just whatever curveballs come at you, you just got to take it and deal with it. And so far, I think we're dealing with it pretty well.